Well, no matter where the storm does come ashore, everybody needs to make sure that they and their family are ready for this.
Absolutely. ABC2 News' Jeff Hager is standing by live tonight in Kearney with more on how people and emergency managers are getting ready for Sandy. Jeff.
Well, Josie, as with any storm, the rush is on. We've seen a flood of people coming here to this Home Depot store along Paring Parkway, and a lot of them are going for some of the smaller items like flashlights, batteries, even shovels, but also some of the bigger items. We've seen whole pallets of sandbags, some of that play sand type sand coming out, along with plywood, even generators. After all, the stakes are much higher when you're preparing for a hurricane.
Yeah, it's good.
Ken Bersch is trying to beat the rush here at Otter Point Yacht Club in Abingdon. The rush to get his boat out of the Chesapeake Bay ahead of Hurricane Sandy. He learned his lesson 9 years ago.
Isabel, we didn't think anything was going to happen, and it was fine till like 1 o'clock in the morning. Everybody knows. Woke up the next morning, everything was like 10 feet underwater.
Still others, like Ray Morrison of Level, Maryland, no longer wait until the storm's upon them, choosing instead to prepare for almost anything.
I've heard snow. High winds is what I'm most concerned about. I don't know what the rain, how much of that's going to be and where it's going to hit, whether it's going to be up the bay, or they say maybe Delaware Bay, or maybe up the peninsula between Delaware and Chesapeake Bay, so it depends on where it comes in.
Emergency managers in both Baltimore and Harford counties are preparing for the worst, mindful of the possible flooding along the bay and the very real danger posed by high winds and heavy rain.
We do intend to receive a significant amount of rainfall, somewhere between 6 inches to maybe 12 inches of rain over a 24 to 36 hour period. We also believe that we're going to have very strong gusty winds that's going to bring down some tree limbs, also power lines, etc. So the possibility of power outages is an absolute reality that we need to deal with. There's no way to tell where in the county that may occur, but folks need to plan and prepare accordingly.
Now, as part of those preparations, emergency managers say there are some pretty important and quick do's or don'ts. They do want you to have about 3 days of drinking, or a supply of drinking water, fresh water, for each person in your household on hand in case of power outages. Also some flashlights and some batteries. Some of the key don'ts: they don't want you to use candles for obvious safety reasons because of the fire potential inside your home. And if you should go out and it's raining heavily, they don't want you to go through standing water. I know this is a recurring message, but they said you don't know what's under there. You could tie up very important emergency resources that could be used for other people should we have widespread flooding. Reporting live in Baltimore County, Jeff Hager, ABC2 News.